My name is John Brown. I was 45 years old, and on May 9th, 2024, I died. I was found in my vast villa in California, my heart struck down by a sudden, violent heart attack. No warning signs, no pain, just an abrupt void. I was alone, as I often had been these past few years, despite my wealth, my success, my cars, my houses, my travels around the world. A multi-millionaire, self-made man, a respected figure in Silicon Valley. I had everything the world envies. But that day, everything stopped, and yet it was not the end. I can't say exactly when I realized I was elsewhere. I was floating. No pain, no fear, just silence. A silence so deep it seemed to speak. Around me, a golden light, soft and warm. Then I saw him. A man was walking toward me, tall, calm, dressed in a brilliant white coat, but without any artifice. It was as if the light itself radiated from him. He didn't need to introduce himself. I knew. It was Jesus. He stopped a step away from me. His eyes, the color of a stormy sky, pierced through me. Not to judge, but as if reading the entire story of my soul. "John," he said with immense gentleness, "we need to talk." I was silent. I, who was used to controlling everything, to leading everything, was now just a disarmed man. "Are you happy with what you have built?" I wanted to answer instinctively, yes. Of course, I had built an empire, thousands of employees, saved startups, won awards, but no sound came from my mouth. Because deep down, no, I wasn't happy. Jesus gently reached out his hand, and suddenly the space around us changed. We were in a dusty street amid scorched ruins. Children walked barefoot, faces hollowed by hunger. A woman held a lifeless infant close to her. In the distance, the crash of bombs. Gaza, Sudan, Ukraine. The names didn't matter. The face of human suffering is universal. While you multiplied your bank accounts, children were dying of hunger. Not by your fault, but despite your power to help. I wanted to defend myself. Say I had donated to a few charities, that it wasn't my role to save the world. But he looked at me. You had the power, not just financial. You had the voice, the influence. You could be more than a rich man. You could be a channel of love. The scene changed again. We were in a makeshift hospital in Africa. A 13-year-old girl lay on an iron table, struggling to breathe. No electricity, no medicine. Her gaze met mine, and in that look was a silent question. Why me? Then another place, a destroyed school where children were learning to write on scraps of wood. A teacher with a proud look despite his thinness. Look at these faces, John. You could have changed their lives with just one of your contracts. I felt a deep shame, but also a pain. The pain of never having looked beyond my own reflection in the mirror. Jesus was not condemning me. He was revealing me. But why me? I asked. There are so many other rich people, so many politicians. Because you asked, deep in your heart, to understand the meaning of life. You said, one night while staring at your ceiling, does all this have a purpose? I remembered. It was after a gala, surrounded by fake smiles. I had whispered that question, not thinking anyone would hear. Money is not evil, John. It is a tool. But in the hands of an empty heart, it only feeds illusion. We walked through other scenes. A woman alone in the subway, crying silently. An old man dying on the street. A family evicted from their home. So many faces. So much distress. Then Jesus showed me another world. Businesses whose goal was no longer just profit, but transformation. Millionaires investing in rebuilding schools in war zones. Children receiving free meals thanks to a former trader turned philanthropist. A surgeon sponsored by a foundation of ex-billionaires operating in forgotten areas. You could have been one of them, and it's not too late for others. You will carry this message. But I'm dead. Not yet. And even after, what you will have seen, what you will tell, will live on. He touched my chest. A powerful warmth surged, as if life were reclaiming its place. Tell them, John. Tell them that times are changing, that wars are not just the business of governments, but of sleeping hearts. That true peace begins when those who have stopped believing they deserve more than those who have not. I looked at him, tears in my eyes. And what if they don't listen to me? They will listen, because they too feel that the world is on the edge of tipping, and they seek a different voice, not one of blame, one of love. He began to walk away. John, tell them that wealth is a fire. It can illuminate or it can burn. It's their choice. One last smile, then the light faded. I woke up in a hospital room. A doctor was shouting at a nurse. My heart was beating. My breath was returning. I was no longer the same man. Today, I am selling my shares. I am transforming my fortune into acts of compassion. I open clinics in forgotten zones. I fund shelters for women fleeing war. And above all, I tell the story, again and again. I no longer seek to be admired. I seek to make a difference. And if you are reading this, whether you are rich or not, remember this: what you possess has value only insofar as it serves to love. I was John Brown, dead one day, and awakened to serve a purpose greater than myself.